Run-on sentences and sentence fragments are two of the most common mistakes IELTS takers make. This lecture will help you to avoid these mistakes. Read this paragraph explaining about how to write the conclusion of an essay. You should be able to find run-on sentences in a sentence fragment. Try to spot them both. Please look for any sentences that seem awkward or inappropriate. Did you find where the run-on sentences are and where the sentence fragment is? They are right here. Instead of leaving them like this, which is unacceptable in academic writing, you should correct them like this. Let's find out why. Let's have a look at run-on sentences first. Run-on sentences occur when more than one independent clauses are inappropriately put together as one sentence without a punctuation mark. An independent clause means it has a subject and a verb in it, and it can stand alone as a sentence, expressing a complete thought. There are two types of common run-on sentences, namely fused sentences and comma splices. Have a look at this first example. It rained. I kept waiting for my friend in the middle of the rain. This is a fused sentence as the two independent clauses are connected incorrectly into one sentence without a proper punctuation mark. Look at this second example. It rained. I kept waiting for my friend in the middle of the rain. This is a comma splice. The two sentences are joined improperly only with a comma. Then, how do you need to correct these run-on sentences? There are a few ways to fix this. A. By separating the two sentences with a full stop. By inserting a semicolon between the two sentences. This only works when the two sentences are closely related. C. By putting a comma after the first sentence and adding a coordinating conjunction. D. By adding a subordinating conjunction. In this case, you need to think about how you may relate the two different clauses. Some examples of subordinating clauses are when, before, after, as, since, because, if, and although. Therefore, you can change the example like this, following these four ways. A. It rained, full stop. I kept waiting for my friend in the middle of the rain. B. It rained, semicolon. I kept waiting for my friend in the middle of the rain. C. It rained, comma, but I kept waiting for my friend in the middle of the rain. D. Although it rained, I kept waiting for my friend in the middle of the rain. Next is a sentence fragment. A sentence fragment refers to a group of words that cannot stand on its own and does not express a complete thought. A sentence fragment may seem like a sentence, but it is not. Sentence fragments often start with subordinating conjunctions or relative pronouns or adverbs. Look at this example. When the wind stopped blowing, full stop. I could hear the sound of thunders. I met Tom Wilson in the shopping mall, full stop. Which was unexpected. We went to the park, where we had a BBQ together. All these examples are sentence fragments. They can't stand on their own as they are all dependent clauses. The simplest and quickest way to solve this issue is to connect them to the adjacent complete sentence like this. Now, all the sentences are properly connected. The second way to fix sentence fragments is to either completely rewrite the whole sentence or add the missing part to the fragment or remove unnecessary word that prevents the fragment from standing alone. If you rewrite the two sentences, you will end up with this. In your writing test, you should avoid writing run-on sentences or sentence fragments at all times. Read the sentences and circle R for run-on sentences and F for sentence fragments. Then, correct them to be proper sentences.